and there were so many people, and it's amazing. This time the format for Weekon was completely different actually, right? And I'm back with a lot of energy and lot of new things actually, right? Okay, and in this fortnight video, I want to share something with all of you, which I was sharing with few of the people actually I met after Weekon there, and I felt this should be shared with everyone actually in the family. And if people can understand this small aspect and they change on this small aspect, I think their life will become better, their achievements will be better actually, right? Okay, and that small aspect is nothing but I was talking to everyone that, you know, people generally try to do a lot of big things in the business. When they get excited, they get energized, they make big goals and they start changing on big parameters and everything. But the problem is they are not consistent, right? Now, I want to tell all of you here that if one aspect of life, if you are able to change, which is basically nothing but being consistent in everything what you do, believe me, your professional life, your personal life, and you as a person will improve automatically, right? Consistency means small things, right? If you can take one small decision of being consistent in life, in everything, consistency in terms of the way you think, right? For example, if you're thinking high, if your energy is high, so you remain always high actually, right? Okay, not like up and down, sometime up with situation down, then up and down actually, right? So if you can be consistently high on a high energy actually, right? On a positive note, okay? That is number one aspect. Second, consistent action. Okay, you know, not big actions. I'm talking about small things, but being consistent, because this is something which is very difficult for people to do in this world actually, right? Okay, and third is consistently speaking right. Okay, so consistent thought process, consistent energy, consistent action, consistent speaking pattern, right? What you're talking should always be positive, should always be, you know, not pulling down energy, and also talking to yourself, I mean to say, right? Not just talking to other people. And small, you can start with small things. Being consistency means maybe a small parameter like if you want to take care of your health, consistently going for a walk for 15 minutes, right? Only 15 minutes, but for a long term. Because in the beginning you have to push yourself. Maybe it will be very easy in the beginning, but with situations, maybe your tight schedule, maybe some issue in the head, you know, and that's when exactly you drop the ball actually, right? But if you can push that time yourself and go for that actually consistently, then it becomes a way of life after some time, right? And then you will not like not doing it. And then slowly you will push yourself for more than 15 minutes, then 20 minutes, then 30 minutes, then 1 hour actually, right? Same way in the business also. For example, if you are very high on energy and positive note, right? Something happens and you feel down actually, right? That is the time you have to find out. You have to find out a tool which will bring back your energy up, right? Like for example, for me in the early days, if I look back, I had nothing actually, not proper support from uplines, nothing actually. I'm talking about first 6 to 8 months, right? And not proper result, nothing. But only one thing, if I remember, that was consistent thought process, right? I was always high on energy. Obviously there were times when I used to feel down, but I used to identify that this energy is coming down, and I used to stop thinking about that thing which used to bring my energy down, and I used to start thinking about something which always bring my energy up actually, right? And then over a period of time, I become a person like that who cannot live with a low energy. Okay, who cannot live with a negative thought process, right? Who cannot live without proper action actually. I cannot be lazy because I used to push myself on daily basis, right? Even small things, very small things. Like for example, maybe making phone calls every day, 5 phone calls every day. 5 plus 3 was not there that time. Where it has come from? From my experience, because I started pushing myself. I will only make 5 phone calls. I will not be bothered about the sign up. I'll not be bothered about number of plans. I have to make 5 phone calls. This is a small thing, but consistently need to do that, and automatically we improve on that, right? Then slowly I need to collect 3 names. That is a small thing, but consistently I kept doing that. Maybe those names were not useful for me later on, right? But at least I was pushing myself and building my character of being consistent actually, right? And eventually, I become a character. Like for example, people ask me, how do you continue your workout? How do you maintain your food? Sudden change. I was not the way I am today, right? But it's only and only one thing. I want to see myself in the mirror, and feel proud about, right? I don't want to see myself in the mirror and feel like, okay, I decided it's very small thing and I cannot be consistent on that small thing also, right? So I want to tell all of you that, check every day your energy level is consistent or not, right? Your actions are consistent or not. And I'm not telling very big actions, small actions, right? Your thought process is consistent or not, right? Your speaking pattern is consistent or not, to others and to yourself also, right? Okay. Then, for example, I was not reading books, but then I said 4 pages a day consistently. I don't know what I will get, but I need to be consistent in doing that. And I started doing that, right? Okay. And in 9-10 months, it took me to be consistent on small little things on all aspects of the business. And after 9-10-11 months, I started getting result actually, right? So maybe God was waiting for me to build that character, right? So my question is, are you consistent? Okay. And believe me, if you can be consistent in every aspect of life, right? Remaining high on energy does not need always good news and positive results, right? It needs a decision, it needs a practice, it needs a conscious decision to stay consistently on high energy and positive note, right? Okay, whether things are going wrong or right, when some situation happening, some relationship issues, some this and that, but we need to be high on consistent, high on energy actually, right? Consistent. I'm not telling that you have to be high, keep jumping, right? But you have to be consistent, right? Okay, because I'm telling you, being consistent is not easy thing, but you have to start with small things, right? In fact, being consistently negative is also not very easy, right? Correct? So not positive, negative is also not very easy, right? So my point is that you have to be consistent and you have to work upon your consistency, consistent behavior, consistent thought process, consistent action, consistent speaking pattern, consistent, association, everything consistent, right? And believe me, if you can be consistent for a longer period of time, then you will become a character who will not live without consistency, right? Consistency in everything actually, right? And that will become a way of life for you, right? And that's what exactly is required, not only in this business, in life, for doing everything. So I was talking to all the people I met after weekon, few groups I met, and I was telling them, you take back energy, but if this is not consistent, it will come down. Okay, you have to be consistent, and then small goals you have to decide, and small goals you have to work upon with that consistency, right? You don't have to think about too long, just small steps, right? But remain high, on energy, high on action, speaking right, consistently, right? So check yourself. Are you consistent? Okay. Are you consistent on your thought process? Suddenly when you're sitting with upline, maybe very high, and suddenly when reality hits in, you're low, right? And it does not take anything but a conscious decision. And believe me, this is a very small aspect, but if you can change on this, I think you're done actually, right? Rest all will be a process only, right? Okay. Even consistency in clarity also, right? Thought process comes with clarity, excitement, energy, everything actually, right? Some people I see, they are not clear consistently. Sometimes they're confused. Oh no, I'm clear. Now I'm confused. How do I do this? How do I do that, right? Because it's all mechanics. Okay, don't worry about that. Whatever you're doing, you have to be consistent for a long period of time. Even when you're building a new market, people generally come and ask, how's Vietnam, how is Kuwait, how's this market, that market. I always tell people, all markets are same. Some markets will take some more extra time, some will take less time. But if you are consistently doing what you are doing, okay, for a longer period of time, there is no looking back, right? Okay, because it's like a rain dance. You have to keep dancing till the time rain don't come, right? Okay. So guys, I want to check, I want to ask you to check yourself, right? Are you consistent? If not, believe me, you work upon your consistency on small little things. You don't have to climb the mountain, right? Small little consistency, right? Promise yourself that I will do this consistently. 4-5 things. Be consistent for life actually on those things, right? Then add few more things, and you will see in 1 year, you will be a different personality. The business result will be completely different and everything will change actually, right? So guys, consistency is the key. So please be consistent and change on this aspect. And I'm telling you, you will see the different world, right? Okay. Thank you very much. And I love you guys. Stay consistent, right?